Good morning. We are live. Well, I shouldn't say morning. It's afternoon. And here's what we're going to talk about today. I got a crazy TikTok video I got to show you that is the pinnacle of stupidity and racism. And then I also had a Bible verse that I really wanted to share with you. But I'm looking for my intro video, and I can't seem to find it. I'm finding a whole bunch of other people's stuff. Where did it go? Should be under branding. Calling all saints. And let's just look at this one real quick. Pretend none of that happened.
Okay, why do I believe the Bible? So this is a very interesting question because we have a whole lot of other religions out there like evolution, Islam.
See, there's Jeremiah.
Man, I wanted to go over and like see the ark.
Yeah,
Oh, there
get on it. Oh my gosh, you can see it. Look, everybody. Ahoy! What? Do you see land?
That's the ark of So here's the slideshow. I say my religion because I would argue that it's not necessarily religion. If there's a king and you bow down to that king, would that be religious?
Okay, I'm back, and I wanted to share this screen with you right here. So as I was scrolling through TikTok, I just had to save this one. Let me see if I can, nope, I gotta do it. Oh, crap. There we go. That's how we're gonna do it. I just wanted to show you guys this video right here, and yeah, without further ado. So this guy right over here, who we don't even know if he actually goes to this college or not, is blocking a Jewish person from entering the building for just being Jewish. Like, it's crazy. This is, have we not learned anything from like World War II? Seriously? Nothing? How can we be this far off that from World War II, and we're like, yeah, this is obviously bad, to now it's just nothing? Now, my point is the persecution's coming, that evil will be seen as good and good will be seen as evil. And that's exactly what's happening right here. This guy, he's not getting involved as far as we can tell. He's just trying to go to his job. He's just trying to do what he's supposed to do. And he's turned into this controversial thing just because of his race. Anyway, it's made me realize the divide in our country even more, and the side that we end up having to get on, because we can't be okay with this. And that reminds me of Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. I'm able to show it right here. It's this verse right here. And that is no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. There's another verse I'm thinking of. I'm not going to look it up. But pretty much it goes into this idea of, if you profess me before God, no, if you profess me before man, I will profess you before God. And if you profess not me before man, like if you deny me before man, then I will deny you before God. And I guess what I'm getting at is we're in this huge divide of Christians are no longer cool. I'm trying to think of what exactly the numbers are now. of Christians versus not Christians, I look up what percent are Christians. In the US, what did I get? Percent are Christians. Let's reshare this. We get a whopping 63%. What if we simply type in like 2002, enter. Christianity, United States. I don't know if we're able to look at up the different years, but it is on a dramatic decrease because back only like 100 years ago, it used to be like 90-some%, and now we're at practically nothing. Yeah, look right here. Early 2000s, you had 80%. Now we're down to, what was it? 63. It's been 24 years. It's been 24 years. And Christianity in this country has gone from a whopping 80% to 63%. And, you know, the atheists out there and the other religions are like, yes, this is a good thing. But, I mean, if you look at the murders that have increased and, you know, everything else that's gone horribly wrong since then, I mean, let's just look something up. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can do this. Okay? Anybody can do these things. I'm not special here. I'm just going to go and pull up something. Let's look at how many murders happened 2023. Enter. Let me actually do, maybe to make it look better, line graph. In the US. I should have really prepared in advance. I haven't. I'm trying to see if this is what I'm looking for. I mean, this is something, so we'll look at it. So what we have here, right, 2020, right back when this chart starts, I mean, it's already pretty bad. But you can see it really starts right around 2005. It was pretty stable. And then right around 2005, it starts skyrocketing. Same with homicides. It's going pretty stable. 2010, it was right around its lowest. 2015, it starts skyrocketing. Now, I'm not saying these are directly correlated, but they were pretty level till recently. And in America, we've been drastically losing our understanding of God. We've been drastically losing all understanding. Now, this guy, I'm not even saying that he's Christian. He's just Jewish. And they've just been thrown in the middle of things. I I made a video on one of my personal channels about the Jews and Palestine and everything, and what's been going on, and everybody's side of it, and just trying to understand both sides. But to keep it simple, it's just sad what's going on, and you do have to pick a side, as this verse stated here. And I don't honestly know how long this one's going to last, but you see, just no man can serve two masters. And that's what I have right here. No man can serve two masters. Anyway, that's the main thing I just want to talk about today. I blew through it really quickly. I didn't have anybody to interrupt or comment or anything because nobody was here today. I do want to actually realize the response of this because sometimes it's stupid obvious. So I think that is just brilliant because that's what they do. That is oftentimes what the bad people do is they go and make themselves purposefully the bad people. Just as an example, the Alphabet Gang, or whatever you want to call them, they wear the flag as their logo. What they don't realize is that Noah's flood was what caused the rainbow, which that rainbow is what's on their flag. I get there's one color missing and everything, and la la, whatever. But the inspiration's from the rainbow. And the reason why God wiped out everybody on the planet is for the perversion and sin and sexual perversion. And then you get the most perverse group on the planet, and they take the rainbow, which is what God invented for after the flood, and make it their own. Dude, it's like putting a big red target on your chest. Like, good grief. How stupid can they be? Anyway, getting back to the Palestine thing, is they have coincidentally made themselves the racist. They have made themselves this group of people that think they're doing right, but have done evil. I mean, I try to understand these guys. I really do. But at a certain point, it's just stupid. Let's look at this comment real quick. This nation suffers as a whole if sin is left unchecked. I agree. And that's why I say you have to pick one side or the other, because if we don't check this, if we don't call it out, then we're doomed to have to deal with the situation that is. And we might end up getting mentioned in Revelation. In Revelation, I believe there's a verse that says the eagle's wings will get plucked, and they're wondering, oh, who's the eagle? America could be an eagle. We could be the one who gets plucked. And I guess what I'm saying is we all just have to speak up more on this topic. Not only just this topic, but we all have to speak up on, here, let me, hold on. We all have to speak up on the idea of this is wrong. So many Christians never speak up. We don't speak up about the Alphabet Gang. We don't speak up about the Palestine thing. And we don't speak up about people being immodest. Now, this one might be a little controversial, and people might, call me bigoted or something. But when I'm walking out loud for anybody to hear, I say it to my wife. I'm not trying to be directly rude or something. I don't feel like that will change anything. But I say it to my wife. Man, that woman needs to put on a shirt, because they're just wearing like a skimpy sports bra or something. And the reason why I do this, and my wife understands, and she actually encourages me to do it, is because women like to be appreciated and looked at. So if you go, ew, why are they doing it that way? Then they have to think about it. And they get discouraged to do that. I'm not body shaming, I'm modesty shaming them. They're in modesty. And when I do that, the encouragement is that they will go and put on some clothes. And my wife says if someone did that to her, it would get her thinking. And that's why I do it. Now, I'm not directly confronting them, because when you confront them directly, then they just get upset at you and you wouldn't do anything beneficial. But just saying it in the background as you pass, they hear that and they think about it. And by being told it's not okay, it gets them to think. By speaking out and saying it is not okay to discriminate against somebody's race for a belief that they may not even have. This guy's just trying to go to work. Because of something going on in the Middle East, you have to hurt this guy? For crying out loud, his grandparents may have not even been out in that direction. We don't know. But just because he's a Jewish guy, he's being denied access. That's all I had. I want to almost keep this as like a video content thing instead of a full-on live stream. And, if nobody's going to pop in and distract me anymore, I got other stuff to do. But that was my rant for the day. So see you guys next time. And stream.